Today's session I am going to discuss about technology scaling. So this topic is very important. So before that, what is the aim of VLSI fabrication process? The aim is decrease the size of IC and reduce the delay, reduce the power consumption and increase the speed of operation and increase the number of transistor count accommodated in a single chip. It's a major aim of VLSI design. So what is scaling? The definition of scaling is changing the dimension of transistor or IC. It's called as the scaling. So this scaling technology is mainly used to improve the performance of transistor. So this scaling is applicable for both horizontal direction and vertical direction. Then come to several indicators of macro technology or count of gate on chip. So number of gate utilized in the on chip design, then minimum size of device, power consumption, maximum frequency of operation and die size. Here frequency is performing the major role in VLSI design. So frequency is proportional to speed of operation. So if frequency is increased, automatically increase the speed of operation. So in this technology scaling, we are following three models of scaling. First one is constant field scale, constant voltage scaling, lateral scaling. We will discuss one by one. So it's a basic structure of MOSFET. So in this MOSFET, substrate is p-type and two n plus regions are framed. Then W represent for width of the gate, L represent for length of the gate, T-ox represent for thickness of oxide layer. So first one is constant field scaling. So in this constant field scaling, all the parameters of MOSFET is applied to scaling process. Here scaling factor is S. So S is the scaling factor whose value is greater than 1. So whose value is greater than 1. So S value is greater than 1. In this case, now consider all the parameter of MOSFET is applied to scaling. So let us consider length of the gate. So length of the gate is L. So before applying the scaling, length of the gate is L. After applying the scaling, now you get the new gate length. That refer L dash. So new gate length is L by S. So after applying all the parameter of MOSFET, applying to scaling, we will get new gate length. So L dash equal to L by S. So what is full scaling? So full scaling in the sense all the parameters applied to scaling, it's called as the full scaling. Then come to next one, constant voltage scaling. So constant voltage scaling in the sense the length of the gate is reduced. So length of the gate is reduced. If length is reduced in the sense the channel length also reduced. Channel length also reduced. So this effect is called as short channel effect. So once gate of the length is reduced, it reflects in the channel length. So channel length also reduced. So this effect is called as the short channel effect. So once channel length is reduced, here flowing the drain current. So flowing the drain current through the channel is increased. So due to the short channel effect, drain current is inversely proportional to gate length. So here gate length is reduced. Drain current, flow of drain current is increased. So in this case the gate voltage is constant, it never changes. So this gate voltage maintained as constant. So come to the lateral scaling. So in this lateral scaling only consider the width of the gate. So width of the gate only we consider. This lateral scaling is commonly called as gate shrinking scaling. So this type of scaling is mainly used for the specific application. So the drawback of lateral scaling is high electric field flow through the channel. So high electric field flow through the channel, and hence it also causes a short channel effect. So it's a basic concept of technology scaling. I hope you understand the concept very well. If you are watching first time in my video, kindly subscribe and support us to make a lot of videos. Thank you.